A very warm good morning, dear students. Dear students, we are just dealing with the chapter, the mask. Okay, it is actually we are just making this opportunity to revise this chapter. Some of the answers we need to just see some of the answers, especially the grammar part answer. Okay, you can just see that take the correct answers. You can just take that. Understanding the text, page number 46. Once again, we are just seeing it. The speaker told Feluda about the conversation he overheard because you see the options are there. No, it was his habit to share everything with Feluda. Second option is that Feluda had asked him to share everything he heard with him, and it did not seem like an ordinary conversation. The speaker. So what will be the answer? You have written that is option C, that it did not seem like an ordinary conversation. That is what you have written now. See, it did not seem like an ordinary conversation. B. Sorry, C is the option. And the second one, Rajan Babu had taken Tinkori Babu as a paying guest. Rajan Babu had taken Tinkori Babu as a paying guest because, so the correct option will be B. A friend had asked Rajan Babu to do so. A friend had asked Rajan Babu to do so. That will be the B. B is the answer, no? Correct answer. Then third question. Mr. Goshal was a suspect because option will be A. Tingori Babu found him untrustworthy. A. So A will be the correct option. Mr. Goshal was a suspect because Tingori Babu found him untrustworthy. And third one, he collected antiques. So that is what he collected antiques. Mr. Gosal was the suspect because A is the answer. Tingori Babu found him untrustworthy. And fourth one we can just see. Rajan Babu and his son Prabir had not seen each other. So option will be A. From the time Rajan Babu had caught him stealing money. Okay. From the time Rajan Babu had caught him stealing money. That will be the correct answer. Now, fifth one. Feluda wore the mask because option will be C. He wanted to see if this would lead to any clues. He wanted to see if this would lead to any clues. Then the sixth one, Tingori Babu wanted to punish Rajan Babu. Tingori Babu wanted to punish Rajan Babu because A will be the correct option. Rajan Babu's action caused Tingori Babu to suffer greatly. Rajan Babu's action caused Tingori Babu to suffer greatly. So that will be the answers of understanding the text. We move to answer this question. After all, he is already had one shock. Who received the shock? Rajan Babu. What was it? That was a, what do we can see? That was a letter, no? That is a threatening letter. So that was what was the speaker suggesting? So okay, so we had seen already those things, no? So okay, so the answer, who received the shock? Rajan Babu. So why do you think Tingori Babu actually came to Darjeeling? So Tingori Babu actually, see, in the letter it was written, or the speaker suggesting that, no? So it was just told that he had come to to take revenge only. Why do you think Tingori Babu actually came to Darjeeling? It is to take revenge only. It seems that he came for holidays, but actually it was for taking the revenge. He wanted to take the revenge. For that purpose only he came also. Now, In what way did the purpose of his visit change? Because see, he is just taking, okay, the room. He is just coming as a paying guest there in hmm, Rajan Babu's house, and that way he's just making everyone to believe that he is a very good personality and very trustworthy, whom we can trust. So he is making everyone to believe that he is very trustworthy person. There is no problem with him. So after that only problems are uh, no created. When he came that time always so many problems are there. Okay, I can't tell you how I spent this the night. Who said this verse? Actually, this verse said by Rajan Babu. Hmm? Okay. So what had happened to frighten him so? A masked face, no? Actually, there came a masked face to to fright and to make him afraid. Would you agree that Feluda is a good detective? Give reasons to support of your answer. So yes, Feluda is a very good detective. So you can, and that is your own reasons you can put forward, because he was just acting like he is not knowing, but he was having some suspicious or doubts about, yeah, he was suspicious about Tingori Babu, but at the same time he was unable to express it. So he was just keeping quiet and he was just waiting for a chance. When he got the chance, when he realized that actually Tingori Babu is the person who had done all these things, so he's making use of those chances and clearly proving that it is he is the person, no, with the mask and so on. He was caught. Okay. See, appreciating the text and so on, you need not, no, we can see that a crime or the threat of danger or harm to a particular person or people, suspects and evidence against them. In most cases, the evidence against most of the suspect is wrong and it is set aside. The culprit who commits the crime and then constantly does things to cover up their tracks in many cases. Okay, this person is usually not a suspect until the end. You know that Tingori Babu is a person who is not a suspect till the end. He is not at all a suspect till the end. But when come at the that's the at the end only we are realizing, or we are having some at least doubt about this Tingori Babu. Till that time there isn't any doubt about Tingori Babu. See, he is a very trustworthy person and he is there with them uh, to find out who has actually done, who is the culprit. So he is also searching for the same person who was just acting very nicely. Okay. So a detective who is very intelligent, observant, and has excellent powers of reasoning. This person is usually an amateur and works on the case at the same time as, but not with the police. Detective is a person who is just investigating the cases, the crime, or whatever may be, personally. Private detective only we usually say. Private detectives are there. It's not searching, it's not getting any help from the part of the police, but it's personally investigating the cases mainly. Okay, you see, next one is an assistant who accompanies the detective and who poses questions or gives ideas to the detective. that help them with their investigation. You see, the assistant who accompanies the detective and who is posing some questions and or gives ideas to the actually it is, they are giving some ideas to the detective that help them with their investigation. Actually, that is helping them with their investigation. Okay, so you can just see these questions are the appreciating the text part we have seen already. Now we can just see about the grammar part, little bit about the grammar and the usage. You can just take revision finite and non-finite verbs. You can find now. Read these sentences. Rajan Babu collected antiques. They wanted to investigate the matter. So you need to just note down these words only. Collected antiques. They wanted to investigate. Investigate the other word, to investigate. In sentence 1, the highlighted word is a finite verb. Highlighted means collected. See, the sentence 1, the highlighted word is a finite verb. In sentence 2, the highlighted word is a non-finite verb. It is a non-finite verb, is to investigate. We have learned the finite verbs change their form depending on the subject. They change with the person, number and tense. You see, I learned that finite verbs change their form depending on the subject. Okay, finite verbs actually change their form depending on the subject. They change with the person, number and even tense. Non-finite verbs do not change with the subject. Non-finite verbs are not changing with the subject. It is not changing. Okay. You see that finite verbs changes from the depending on the subject. It changes finite verbs, but non-finite verbs is not changing with that. Okay. Non-finite verb is not changing with the subject. So let us see, read these sentences. He collected coins when he was a child, and he collects antiques these days, and his friends collect antiques too. I want to investigate the matter. She wanted to investigate the matter. We also know that there are three types of non-finite verbs: the infinitive, the gerund and the participle. Which are they? Non-finite verbs are infinitive, gerund and participle. So these are the 5 non-finite verbs. The infinitive, to plus verb. She wants, they want, he wanted to travel. The gerund, verb plus ing, doing the work of a noun. Actually, it is doing the gerund verb plus ing. It is doing the work of a noun. She enjoys, they enjoy, he enjoyed traveling. All these things are there. The infinitive, to plus verb. You see, infinitive is actually to plus verb only. Okay, she wants, they want, he wanted to travel. The gerund means verb plus ing, doing the work of a noun. She enjoys, they enjoy, he enjoyed traveling. All these things are there. Okay. Now, the present participle, that is actually verb plus ing form. Present participle means verb plus ing form. They are, she has been traveling. The past participle means verb plus ed, no, d or ed or an. That is a participle form. Present participle means ing form only. Past participle ed or en or a d. So that is a word. He has, they have, she had traveled. Past participle now. You see, third form, has is there. They have or he has, past. No, that way we can give a plenty of examples like that. No, past participle, The format is there for a past participle. That means the subject is there, has or have plus the verb 3, third form of the verb. Okay, plus object. That is a format of a usual format of a past participle. And you know, gerund is always with a verb plus ing form. That is, he is, they are. No, she has been traveling. So that is a format of the gerund. Okay. Now let us see some of the other things also. Look at the highlighted words. Mark F for finite and NF for non-finite. So test to see if it changes form when you change the subject. She decided that she would take up knitting as a hobby. Knitting, decided, finite, no? Decided is finite. That she would take up knitting. Knitting as a hobby. See, finite, not finite. Both are there. Okay. They have been waiting for the doctor patiently. Waiting will be non-finite. Waiting, no? They have been waiting for the doctor patiently. To explore this place, you need a map. To explore this place, you need a map. To explore is a non-finite. To explore is a and there is a non-finite. You need a map. Need is a finite. To explore is a non-finite, you know, that is correct. Whom did you talk to on the phone just now? Did is a finite, and talk to non-finite. The phone just now. Okay. Thank you. We have enjoyed our stay with you immensely. Thank you. We have enjoyed our stay with you immensely. So enjoyed is a non-finite. So sixth one, the audience cheered him while he was speaking. So cheered will be finite and speaking will be non-finite. You can just see we have learned that one kind of non-finite verb is the infinitive. For example, to run, to work, so to form. Such non-finite verb can act in different ways. Sometimes as adjective, sometimes as adverb, sometimes as noun. Okay, so that is in the sentences it has got different roles. This kind of infinitive has got different roles. It can play different roles. Read the sentence. To solve a mystery is not easy. To solve a mystery, solving the mystery is not easy. To wake up to a masterpiece was very frightening. Solving a mystery is not easy. Waking up to a masterpiece was very frightening. The sentence first and second, an infinitive is the subject and it is therefore acting as a noun. What is not easy? To solve the mystery. To solve the mystery is not easy. What was frightening? To wake up to a masterpiece. Okay. To wake up to a masterpiece was something frightening. Similarly, in sentence 3 and 4, the ing form is the subject. Okay, ing form is the subject here. So is first no. That means in sentence third and fourth you see solving a mystery and waking up. That is doing the function of a subject only. So the ing form too has to in this case is act as a noun. So ing form also is acting as a subject. The ing form of the verb acting as a noun is called gerund, and sentence 3 and 4 have gerunds as their subject. So the ing form which of a verb which is acting as a noun is called as a gerund. So, okay, ing form of verb acting as a noun is called the gerund. So I think you might have understood. Okay, fine.